Hello everybody. Happy Saturday. It's Saturday night when I'm filming this. It's like actually really late, 10 p.m. or so. I'm ready to go to bed, but instead I'm gonna be here. I'm gonna film this. I've been struggling to find time to film in the last couple weeks, and so I'm just gonna do it right now. So yeah, happy Saturday. Yeah, it's a few days late for me. I usually upload on Wednesdays. I said in my last video that I would be uploading on Thursdays, I think. It was my last video or whatever, but yeah, I've just been struggling the last couple weeks just to find time when somebody isn't in my office speaking or when I have just the time to film. So, yeah, here I am Saturday night, just getting home and filming this now. So let's check out this week's update while I'm still awake enough to look at it. And yeah, let's just get into it. Let's just open up the news. All right, here we go. So this week is Iberian working equitation. Everyone's favorite race NPC is back. Okay, so it is Guillermo is back with his riding arena race. So it's the Iberian working equitation, and you can have Pasofino and Illusion, Lusitano, or a Jorvik Warmblood. Okay, I thought for some reason this picture, I thought it was of the like Frisian, but nope, that is a Pasofino. Okay, so yeah, Pasofino and Illusion, Lusitano, or Jorvik Warmblood, and that counts any magical versions. And it's going to be here for 2 weeks, so this week and next week. All right. Oh, and then the pink dragon is available for 450 star coins at the medieval camp dragon shop. So if you want that, oh, my cat is, oh my god. My cat is pushing buttons, opening up chat stuff. Cubby. Okay, but invite a friend is still active for the time being. It's the last week for the Trail of Embers. It ends once the game goes down for maintenance this next week. So get through it if you haven't finished it yet. I haven't finished it yet. I still have like 3 ranks left to get. So I have to put in some work the next couple of days. I've just been so busy with other things. It's been a rough couple of weeks here, but after this next like week, it'll even out and be a little easier for me to get stuff done. But oh my goodness. All right. So yeah, last week for Trail of Embers. And then it says next week we're going to get the first batch of fully retrofitted horses. I'm excited to see that. I'm excited for what those horses are. Can't wait for that. So very exciting. Very exciting. I want to go over something in the last week's update. So let me just pop over there. Oh my gosh, I just realized that my ratio for this screen is like messed up, so there's that brown bar on the top. I'm sorry about that. That's ugly. All right, so last week was the main story. I'm not gonna lie, I haven't even done it yet. I've heard it only takes like half an hour, but I just haven't gotten to it. And then we had the bazaar last week. I didn't buy any of those horses because I already have them all. This is what I want to talk about though, is the next horse retirement. So the Gen 2 Morgan is the next one to leave, and they're leaving on July 2nd. So you've got the next month to decide if you want any of those, but also they brought back the Star Stable Horses app versions of the Gen 2 Halflinger to the game. So those guys are still available. If you missed the other halflingers or if you didn't get the app versions, there was like a bug that was preventing you from getting them in the app unless you did like a bunch of hoops, like you had to jump through a bunch of hoops or something. For most people, some people could still get them, but like I had to open the game specifically in like a computer app that opens mobile games, and I had to get a specific version of the game and like not update it. Otherwise they weren't available. But the app versions of the halflingers are available. Cubby at Marley's as well, and they are 300 star coins. The Morgans are 200 star coins. So they will both be there until July 2nd, and then they're going to be retired. So if you want any of those guys, make sure you make your way over to Marley's. 200 star coins for the Morgan. I think I went and got most of them. I did. I went and picked up quite a few of them. So I didn't do anything with the bazaar last week, but I did get some Morgans. All right, that was it. That was all I wanted to talk about. If you didn't know, the Trail of Splendor items are available now as of last week. Cubby just keeps blocking the freaking microphone. Dude, I want to do as little editing as possible here, and you're making that difficult by walking in front of the microphone constantly. All right, I have to get on to a specific horse breed. I want the chat to go away. And then we can go check out this equitation race. I think that's like it. I think that's like the only thing other than the dragon being available in the medieval arena. Let me see what I've got over here. Because I think this... What is Thundercloud? He's a Lipizzaner, so that's not going to work. What do I have in my stable at the moment? That'll be my dude. I think this is a Welsh pony. Alright, Lily, I'm gonna have to swap you out. I thought I had a Pasofino out here, but I must not have grabbed one. I'm gonna check by level. I thought I still had a Pasofino that I was doing some leveling on. Oh yeah, Koala's right here. Alright, Koala, you can take Lily's spot for now. Cubby dude. Stop. Alright, let's do some horse care. I've got the Q bug, dang it. Made a mistake. What do I want to wear? This shouldn't matter that much because I'm only going to ride this horse to go do this race. But it does matter. I could just do this blue set. I think that'll match like what I'm wearing. Sorta. Oh, maybe we do this set. Oh no, we'll do this one. Sparkly set looks nice. Alright. I don't want to think about it too much. It doesn't really matter because like I said, I'm just gonna ride Koala to go do this new race. It's at the riding arena. Pasofino is still one of my like favorite breeds. I love their animations. I just wish they were a little bit bigger now that our characters are bigger. Now that we're like larger, I just feel like the Pasofino feels so small. Oh wait, I forgot he's out front. Hi Guillermo. Alright, let's go. Cubby, please don't walk in front of me right now. This is some nice music. Oh, that was like a short little guy. That was just a short little race. Again, we must do it again. And then probably never again. I will forget it is here. And never return. Is there anybody that like makes sure to religiously do these every day? I like the idea of them, but I'm just never leveling the right horse at the right time. Like if I was leveling Pasofinos or Andalusians, this would be perfect because my training loop ends at the riding arena. This is like the last stuff I do if I do a full day. So it would be perfect to like end here with the 500 XP race, but I'm not really leveling these guys right now. I mean, I guess I could swap it out and level Koala for the next couple days, but we'll see. Alright. Well, that's kind of it for right now, which is just like crazy to me that like, I mean, I guess we had MSQ, the main scenario update last week that I just haven't done. Did you guys do it? How do you feel about the new main scenario? I've seen a lot of people sad that it really was just like a 30-minute update and we've waited, what, like almost an entire year for 30 minutes of main scenario. So I'm not really in a rush to do it, although I probably should just get it done and move on through it, but I really just haven't had a lot of time to do stuff this week. It was a big update week in Final Fantasy, so I had to do those videos, and then at the same time, like, I'm in the process of taking over a business from a friend, and like a brick and mortar, like a tap house, so like kind of like a bar but not quite, and that goes through this next like Monday. technically tomorrow, but it's Sunday, so it doesn't really count. But we've just been doing a lot of prep as it's like coming to like so close to the start date. So I've just been really busy and really stressed. And there has definitely been breakdowns because I couldn't find an easy lunch to make, and I was just like overly stressed, one inconvenience away from like a meltdown, and my missing SpaghettiOs can was enough to set me over the edge. So I'm just very excited that it kind of all goes into play this week. Monday's like the last big day for it with moving everything over, and then hopefully it's not gonna be as much at once, you know? Like the prep for it's a lot, but once it happens, it kind of just becomes like, yeah, you're managing these things, but it's not all at once, ideally. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I really want to play my little pony game, but I just haven't even had time to relax and play my pony game. Maybe that's why I've just been so stressed. I can't even take care of I don't even have time to take care of my virtual horses. Luckily, I have the stable care coupons. So that's been a big help, at least for that. At least my digital horses aren't going unfed and ungroomed. But yeah, so it's been a really stressful couple of weeks for me, and I'm very excited that it should mellow out in the next week or two, and I can get back to the grind, hopefully right in time for the Summer Days Festival. They talked about it in their dev blog, so I don't feel like it's really a spoiler to talk about the fact that the Summer Days is confirmed and should be coming up hopefully sometime in June. I don't know if they gave us a set date yet, but I'm hoping for June because it is Pride Month, and usually the summer festival involves the Pride ribbons, and I know there's a lot of people that want some Pride ribbons, so yeah, hopefully it's not too far out, and hopefully it just lines up perfectly with me having more free time. Because yeah, on top of all the stuff with the tap house going on, I also have my regular work business, which is a crafts business, so that is something I'm having to manage while I'm doing all this other stuff. So, oh, this is this music for the other... I just never have music on. I didn't realize that that was like a reused song. Here I was thinking they had a special song for the Guillermo working equitation. How naive I was. But it's a nice song. Anyways, yeah, I'm really stressed, and I haven't been playing very much. I have to play for the next couple of days, though, to at least finish. I want my sunflower crown, so I can get that done in the next 2 days, easily, through minimal work, but I gotta make sure I do get it done before it's too late, and then I have to wait 6 months for my sunflower crown. And I won't be getting it until Christmas time, and that's just ridiculous. Alright, I feel like I've been rambling for a while. I don't even really know what I'm saying anymore. I'm tired. I'm really tired. Hopefully it doesn't come too much across. I know that I've had like really supportive comments on previous videos where people are like, you sound really tired this week. I hope that you could get some rest. And I'm like, oh dang, yeah, I guess I do sound really tired sometimes. Chronic fatigue will be that way. Just always tired, man. I could get a full night's rest. I could sleep for like just the exact right amount, and I'm still gonna be tired. Still just gonna be so tired. But alright, enough about that. That's unnecessary discussions. Yeah, let me know how you guys are doing with these updates. Do you do your Guillermo's races? Do you do those regularly? Or is it just like a one and done for you, if even that? Let me know, and let me know how you felt about the main scenario. I'll probably be trying to get it done this week, and so I might talk about how I felt about it in next week's video. I'm excited for next week to see what the full retrofit retrofitted breeds are gonna be. I'm intrigued. I'm excited. I hope that it's the ones that I'm leveling. Give me the English thoroughbreds. I have a lot of those coming up to level, and I don't like having... I always like to have my one tack set that I'm using, and I always hate when I have to come up with a second one for horses that can't wear everything, you know? Give me the better tack, please, for those breeds. So yeah, fingers crossed it's ones that I actually care about and have to level. We'll see what they are, though. We will see. Alright, guys, I'm gonna call it there. I'm tired. I'm gonna do some minimal editing on this. It might not go up until tomorrow, though, because I don't know if I have it in me to make a thumbnail. Which, speaking of, I should go back down to Guillermo for a thumbnail. But, alright, guys, thank you so much for hanging out. Please bear with me as I go through, like, this really hectic period of time. Hopefully I'll get back to my somewhat regular schedule of at least doing some Thursday regular uploads for the next couple of months while I'm doing my Wednesday markets and everything. Hopefully I can get into Thursday as a regular schedule. We will see. Oh, I love the Paso Finos. They're so pretty. Look at that. Look at that guy. So pretty. Oh, koala, you are beautiful. Anyways, I'm super spacing out now. So I'm gonna go. I'll see you guys next week for retrofitting. And yeah, let me know how you guys are doing in the comments. See you soon. Bye-bye.